Ben, great to speak to you. How pleased are you to be here announcing a fight between Liam Williams and Chris Eubank Jr.?
Yeah, it's huge for us. I was saying up there, 40 days into our Sky deal, we lost Josh Taylor against Catterall on December the 18th. We said we've got to make a big domestic fight, and there isn't any bigger than this. This is huge. This, you know, in previous times this would be on Sky pay-per-view. We've done everything we can to make sure it's on the main Sky channel as well. So it's got everything, this fight, and it's in the location to match. So can't wait for it. It's
a bold move as well on 11th of December, coming up against DAZN. What was the thinking there?
We were always going on the 11th of December. That's the thing. We were going to go with Clarissa and Savannah. Savannah hurt her hand. We were going in Birmingham, but then when the opportunity came to make this fight, we jumped at it and we moved it to Cardiff. I think there's always going to be clashes with other broadcasters. There's always going to be good events that clash, unfortunately. But for us, we were always going this event. We were always going this date, and I think there's only one place to tune in on December the 11th.
When you look at this fight itself, it feels almost like a world title eliminator, doesn't it? Obviously, Liam had his fight with Andrade in April, but for Chris, he's desperate to get that world title shot, but he needs to get past Liam Williams first.
That's why I credit both fighters for taking this, especially Chris. He didn't need to take this. We have him on a route to world titles. Obviously, we're going to watch what happens to Murata and Golovkin on December 29th, so he didn't need to take it. And the fact that he's going into Cardiff to prove himself live on Sky, not on pay-per-view, and risking all those world title opportunities as well, that's what makes this so exciting, because Liam Williams is here to spoil the party and he knows what's on the line. And as you say, this is almost like an eliminator. It's got everything. This is two fighters at the prime of their career, putting everything on the line to see what, you know, with everything to come as well next year. So yeah, credit to both fighters.
Let's talk about this weekend. Richard Riakporhe, I mean, he's putting a fair amount on the line as well too, but if he wins that fight, he puts himself in a great position.
Yeah, Duradola, you know, a lot of people remember him. You know, he's had fights with McCarby, who's fought for world titles in the past. He's a very experienced operator. We think it's a level step, you know, it's a step up for Richard that he needs. He's beaten all the guys at British level, Chris Billam-Smith, Jack Massey, and now it's time for him to take on the world stage. And this is a big eliminator, WBC silver. It's a big event for him, but as you say, he's putting it all on the line. But that's what we've got to see from the British fighters now. They want to make it on the world stage. Richard's been given the opportunity now, and we'll see what he can do on Saturday.
How proud are you to have a platform whereby you can give somebody like Caroline Dubois a pro debut on Saturday?
It's exciting for us because there's so much untapped talent, and we've got the biggest platform for do it. So if you're a new boxer coming out of the Olympics, whether it's Fraser Clark, Caroline Dubois, Ben Whittaker, you need the biggest platform. You need to become a superstar, and boxers need to become superstars. So to be able to give them that opportunity is amazing. I mean, Caroline is just so excited to start on Sky. She is going to be the future of women's boxing. I think we all believe in that. Sky believe in that. And so, yeah, to be able to give these fighters the opportunity they deserve, it's an amazing feeling.
And I spoke to Shane McGuigan yesterday. He's so excited about the duo, the Azim brothers, Adam in particular. I mean, he's someone we need to seriously watch out for. He's on the card with his brother for the first time this weekend.
The Azim brothers are a good, unbelievable, talented duo, but Adam Azim, people have to remember that name. Like, Shane McGuigan wouldn't bullshit. He says that's the best fight he's ever had. He's had Luke Campbell, he's had Josh Taylor, he has in the gym Okoli, he has in the gym Dubois. This is the best fighter he's ever had. He's 19 years old. He's going to be a very young world champion, and he has a huge Asian following. And you know, we look at how big Amir Khan was in this country. This guy is on track for that, and watch out for him on Saturday. It's an exciting journey for him. It's an exciting start.
And just finally, to go back to the top of the card with Richard, if he is to win this weekend, then how's 2022 looking for him?
It's massive. I know Lawrence is looking at all the world titles and unifying them. Richard's looking at it as well. We're looking at WBC with Makabu in there. Obviously, there's a big fight with Bradis as well that Lawrence is looking at, and so he wants world titles. There's no secret about that. So does Lawrence. Who knows? They might end up in the ring. Lawrence Okoli against Richard Riakporhe is something we'll look at next year, and so massive. He's got to look at Saturday, but then world titles for Richard. He's not got long. He's 31 years old now. He's messed around at domestic division. It's his time to now get world titles.